Hey guys, how's it going? Back to Octopath, and this time I have a strategy. So as it turns out, let's load up the, which one was it? This one. So, as it turns out, each second level area in the game has a an upgrade shrine in it. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I still don't know how to do this lady's quest of the dragons, but let's go to the map. So there's this path here. If you look, this is like this inner ring that goes around the center of the kingdom. That's the level 1 areas. The level 2 areas branch off here to go down this way. They branch here in the desert to go south. They branch here in the highlands to go south here. You know, basically, and then they'll branch here to go north into the snowfields and etc. etc. Basically, I think each area has a trail that branches into the outer ring, which is the level 2 areas. And what I'm going to do during this stream is go to each one of these locations and pick up the upgrade shrine, because there seems to be one, like this is, here it is, the Shrine of the Healer. Yeah. I think each one of these locations contains an upgrade shrine, I think. So I'm going to go and search for upgrade shrines next, because a lot of my characters, leveling up just isn't cutting it anymore for progression in this game. I need money, and I need upgrade shrines. By the end of today, you'll have spent 5 hours streaming? Yeah, probably. I don't mind, though. I really enjoy it. If I could be a full-time streamer, I would be. Anyways, where am I now? I'm here. In Boulder Fall. Okay, so I will head to South Boulder Fall Pass. Then I will head out this way. To their city. Quarry Crest. Do you stretch ever streaming? Yeah. I stretch during streaming too. Also, I don't know how to do a lot of the side quests in this game, so I guess I'll just figure it out, you know. Let's go to the tavern, because is this the group that I want? I want to get my lowest level guys so I can level them up. Let's head to the tavern and change our party out. And then once I get on the road, I would like to talk to you guys about a few interesting things that have happened recently, if you don't mind. The Fable of Spider-Chan. Well, she died. My boobs aren't big enough to stream full-time. Honestly, if I can get 3 figures, I'll be happy with that, like in terms of streaming. If I can get 3-figure viewers, I'll be okay. So the goal is 100, and I'm okay with 100. Change party. Let's get 18. We want Hannett instead of Cyrus. There we go. I think that's the party. Yeah, a lot of the side quests are talk to the NPC, find the thing, return to the NPC. Yeah. Yep, morality solo today. I'll tell you the story as to why I'm solo today. Today was supposed to be Dave. Today was supposed to be Dave and Jordan finishing up Far Cry, because on Friday the new Tales of Vesperia HD remake comes out, and we want to play that on the show with 4 of us. However, they couldn't do it today, so they'll do it after the trip. And Dave and Jordan are in fact going on a trip. They're leaving very, very, very early tomorrow morning. They're going to Ottawa. They're going to Parliament for until next Sunday, so you're not going to see them until next week. You won't feel a thing. Did I ever RP on an MMORPG? No. Sounds like something that Naomi would do, though. Jordan popped the Q.
What next?
Fuck you, laughing hyena.
Bring it on.
Axe.
I'll not be defeated.
Was another incident? Nope. You know what, Dave? I mean, I don't want to.
Come
I don't want to. How much did Dave reveal to you guys on the first stream that he had back? Because if you're just watching Octopath Traveler, you'll realize that the last few sessions I've been talking a lot about Dave and a lot of his problems. And I don't want to say anything that Dave doesn't want to be made public, but basically, there was massive fallout from what he did last week. So, those of you who watched his Bayonetta stream when he came back to the show for the first time, how much did he actually tell you guys about what happened as a consequence of what he did? You don't watch Dave's streams? Really, Iggy? Yeah. There's more work on his Model Parliament thing, and he's going to be doing that today instead of doing the stream. Yeah. And we kind of had a feeling that that might be the case. But just out of curiosity, did Dave tell you guys what exactly? Boulder Falls, South Boulder Falls. What's up this way? Nothing. Dave revealed his parents told him he was adopted and disowned him. Is that a serious? I barely watch yours to be fair. Well, Igor, you should watch them more often.
Letting my arrow fly and
Need the axe. Hey, Banu. Dave has not died again. He told us everything, but please repeat it again. Yeah, sure, X86. That sounds like it's fucking real. No, I'm joking? Okay.
my arrow fly and true.
He acknowledged that his drinking habits weren't sustainable. Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Well, basically, without getting into specifics then, because I don't know what he's told you. And it's...
Try again.
Yeah. There's that, Dragon. Basically, everyone told him that if he did this again, he's basically being cut out of everyone's life. That includes his girlfriend. That includes Naomi and I. And that includes other people that are close to him. So this is like no more, oh, you had an excuse to get drunk. Oh, no more, oh, this was a party. No more, this was a whatever. Like, if he does it at all, he's basically done with every single person he knows. And I mean that very... Hey, Mr. JD. That's me with all my different names. I understand, I agree, I understand. It's fine, I'm joking. But yeah, basically, every single person he knows, without exception, like... I'm not going to say who, I'm just going to say it is literally everyone. They have said that he's being cut off from everything and everyone if he doesn't stop now. I told him straight up that, like, I don't, like, he says, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna stop now. I told him directly, I don't believe a single thing he says, and I won't believe a single thing he says about the drinking until he's made it to until he's made it to 6 months of not having had a drop, because he said it before. We're in South Quarry Crest Pass. There's a cave drawn there. And some rocks. There's probably something in this map I gotta find. There's an elemental circle there. Okay. I'm not gonna go to Quarry Crest, but I am gonna look at what's going on here. Yeah, I guess there was basically an intervention, but I don't want to talk about exactly what was talked about. And about who was involved and about what exactly was said. But I mean, if he's admitted that his girlfriend's going to dump him if he does it again, well, there's one big check mark. His girlfriend's going to dump him if he does it again. What the fuck are these things?
I'll not be defeated.
Coming if
Yeah, that sounds a bit strange. I have a counter, but if you like it, right?
Victory.
here goes nothing.
No weapons seem to deal damage to these guys.
Letting the hunt begin.
Yeah, but Dave, that's fine, because nothing's changed. Like, he's been holding to it so far, so there's no reason to worry yet. You gonna play the Resident Evil 2 remake?
I'll not be
Probably.
defeated.
I don't know if we'll do it on the show though, but I want to play it. When's it coming out?
Here goes nothing.
I kind of like Prego, Avocano Rex. They're like a half decent brand.
Let my arrow fly and true.
This is pretty heavy stuff, says Benny Black. Well, sorry, buddy.
I'll do my best.
25th. That's close. I don't know. Because there's a lot, man. Oh, fuck you, Dragon. Man boobs, I don't drink at Tim's. I dislike Tim's, like, immensely. I think Tim's is terrible coffee.
Well then.
There's a lot of games coming out recently that I really want to play on the show. Tales of Vesperia Remake. No More Heroes 3. Oh yeah, the next episode of Life is Strange 2 and the next episode of The Walking Dead Season 4. They're both coming out like in the next couple of weeks.
Here we go.
An interactive travel map. Let me check it out. Thank you very much. There's quite a bit here, man. Thank you. The Walking Dead isn't over. Another company showed up. Jesus Christ. Another company showed up to take over The Walking Dead. I've made my own sauce before. In fact, we just finished the last of my big spaghetti pot from like 5 days ago. I made a huge fucking pot of spaghetti, homemade, good stuff, and we just put it all in the fridge and just had like rationed it out. Back during my super fat days, I would eat that entire pot myself every single meal for like a full day and just be like,
The flame guides us true.
So the goal today is to find Square Enix did streams for their games. There's a chest down there. I can't unlock it yet either. Okay, I'm gonna have to find... What is this? The derelict mine.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is... I will cut you down!
What's wrong with that, Dragon Fat? Sounds okay to me.
Bring it on.
Okay, are you weak to ice? Nope. Jesus Christ.
Let my arrow fly and true.
Are you weak to lightning? Holy, what is it? What are these little guys weak to? Are you weak to light?
Now then.
All right.
Okay.
I will not be defeated.
How can you have to throw it out?
What next?
Cooking the noodles right in the pasta sauce? Does that really work?
Have at you. Out of my way.
Let in the hunt. Bring it on.
Yeah, there's some good music. Maybe I'll turn up a little bit, because it's not so loud compared to the title screen now. That's not bad there, huh?
My turn now.
Well, okay, if you
The flame
if
guides
you
us true.
cook your noodles in the sauce, how does it change than just boiling them and then putting it in the sauce afterward? Like, what's the difference? Does it taste differently? Okay, here's the derelict mine. I do not think this is where I need to go just yet. Let's get out of here. Banu, thank you for the Twitch Prime. You end up with mushy pasta.
Tis a good day for battle.
Here we go.
How about you?
I'll not be defeated.
In my spaghetti sauce, I put
Lessen the hunt.
peppers and carrots
All right.
and onions and asparagus and spinach. And what else? Oh, celery.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'll do my best.
And then chopped up sausages and ground beef.
I'll do my best.
The battle is true.
Letting my arrow.
Oh no, I put in like garlic powder and black pepper and red pepper, or sorry, chili pepper. And I'll put in some basil. You know, I'll put in the garlic as a spice.
What next?
Victory.
If you want to see me doing cooking videos. Let's see, heal wounds.
Let your wounds be healed.
Ah.
All right.
Why orange peel?
The battle is truly.
Letting my.
I'll not be defeated.
Or just tons of garlic? Is that what you want? Tons of garlic? More garlic? More garlic? Garlic?
Victory.
I'll do my best.
What next? Bring it on.
Broke eats. Cooking on a budget, I kind of like the idea that maybe I should take over that channel.
All right.
Bash him. Get out of here.
Try again.
That leads to the chest I can't open yet. There's a bridge. Hey, wait. Shrine of the Prince of Thieves.
Let us fight.
Igri, link that to me on Discord, the channel. I want to go watch it.
Victory.
Sometimes it's actually, I don't know if you guys agree with me, sometimes it's actually fun to watch dead YouTube channels. Like if you know that the channel's over and they're not making any more videos and like that's that. It's fun to be like, okay, I'm gonna miss these guys. Like if you get into that, you miss them after you're done. But it's still neat to watch someone who like maybe quit YouTube 3 or 4 years ago, so their sensibilities are a bit different and with the content they make. If that makes any sense. And you can like watch a full series from beginning to end. No, by dead channels, I mean channels that don't upload anymore, not channels that upload and get no views. Because that's what famous frequency is. Like, if they've stopped uploading, and yeah, like the microwave guys, yeah. Sometimes it's fun to go back and be like, okay, it sucks that they're not making content anymore, but here's the entire canon of their content. And you can just watch the whole thing and like kind of enjoy an era that's been passed. I think I kind of enjoy that sometimes. Yeah, Igor, link me all these channels, man, in Discord. I'll check them out. You missed the microwave, guys? Yeah, me too, sorry. Me too. But it's okay. There's always going to be new people. Fuck off, Matta. I'm still fucking here. Dave didn't die. Dave's on his way to Ottawa. It's kind of funny because Jess and Dave are both going to Ottawa at the same time, which is tomorrow. But Jess is going to look for a place to live. Dave is going as a trip. Yeah, Titanium Dragon Neo, I will get Therian to open it later.
I will not be defeated. Let your wounds be healed.
NTG and Game Boomers are the same thing. I just changed the name of it.
Coming if bring it on.
Well then,
On his way to Ottawa sounds like a euphemism for a dead relative, really. I like Game Boomers better too. That's why I changed it.
Bring it on. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Now then. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Give Dave a root beer. Yeah, don't give him a real beer. Okay, we're going into the Shrine of the Thief, guys. How these shrines work is that it's a short hallway with nothing in it, but they're hidden on the map, and if you can get them, you get an upgrade. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. Prince of Thieves. So he will allow one of my characters to multi-class as a thief, which is something that they couldn't do before, obviously. You thought D&D was fun today, eh? Okay, let me talk about D&D a little bit since we're on the topic. I really enjoy the campaign, and I really enjoy everybody I'm playing with. However, there seems to be... We all have a bit of a problem with getting on track.
Letting my arrow.
GDQ also did a speedrun of Hollow Knight. It took like an hour and a half.
All right.
Thank you very much, JD. That was a very fun dumping the scrump that we did.
The battle is
my turn now.
But yeah, like, we have a tough time staying on topic. And it's funny because everybody talks about wanting to be on topic in D&D. They're like, let's go in the adventure, let's get going. But then like somebody derails it with a joke, or somebody says or does something dumb, and it's like, I thought you just said 5 minutes ago you wanted to get on with the adventure.
I will not be thy prey. Bring it on.
have at you. Out of my way.
Letting my arrow.
Movie Bob didn't say anything about the topic, Maverick Hunter, so I couldn't put it in. We did look, in fact. We did look to see if Movie Bob talked about the topic, but he didn't. Yeah, of course, Morality. We did it on a Dumping the Scump, like, yesterday, in fact. We did it yesterday.
Here goes nothing.
My turn now.
Too slow.
What next?
Someone else to say, you fat fuck.
I'll do my best.
Let's
Let
heal
your
wounds.
be healed.
Have at you.
Yeah, man, AGDQ has turned so SJW. Like, I used to watch it pretty religiously a couple of years ago. Like, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I used to watch it, like,
All right.
a lot. And now it's just like, well, nah.
Bring it on.
battle is truly joy.
Letting my arrow.
My turn now.
Coming.
But anyway,
It's about death.
staying on track with D&D
Battle
is just getting harder and harder because, like,
With each battle, I grow stronger.
you're like, okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll go to the island and do the thing, right? And we, like, to our credit, we did tone down the amount of stupid stuff that we did before going to the island. That's way stronger than I am right now. Okay. Like, I went shopping, but I very quickly bought an axe and 1,000 nails. Like, that's it. You know, I didn't need to buy anything else. And it took me like 30 seconds. You know, we arranged for the Inquisition to hold on to our cart.
Shall be mine.
Oh shit. Hey, someone call me Johnny. And his giant crew of people. Why are they all saying nut? Everyone's nutting. Yeah. Hey, look, a raid. Thanks, guys. Thank you for showing up.
Here we go.
Everyone's like, no, the raid, no!
All right.
What a bunch of nutters. You're nutters! How's it going, guys?
Now then,
Thanks for showing up for a little bit.
Coming. It's
Those of you who don't know me, my main channel on YouTube is Short Fat Otaku.
I'll do my best.
I'm mostly known for playing a giant black monk in Sargon of Akkad's D&D stream, which is what we were just talking about, in fact. Look really comfortable? Yeah, dude. This is a comfy chair, man. However, on my SFO channel, which is the only big channel I have, I do a lot of political content. But I do like to relax on my Game Boomers side project and play video games with some of my viewers.
have at you.
Here we go.
My turn now.
I gotta say though, this is the comfiest chair I own. All right, it is an old fucking chair. It's from my great aunt, and like she had it when she was not young, but like in her 30s or 40s. I think she's like in her 70s now. She had this chair before I was born. Yeah, thank you for making me break 3 digits for the first time on Twitch. I've broken 4 digits on YouTube, but on Twitch I've never broken 3 digits. So thank you very much. But yeah, this comfy chair, man, is like 35 years old. It was from before I was born. And here's the story about the chair, okay? My great aunt gave it to her daughter, which is my cousin, and she took it off to college. Then she didn't want it anymore, so she was getting rid of it. Then by that point I was a teenager, so I was like, I'll take that chair. Fuck yeah! I bring it to my house, and like my dad absolutely hates this chair. He hates this chair, right? And I'm like, how could you possibly hate this chair? It's the most comfy chair in the entire world. And then we had it in my parents' place for a while, and he was like, okay, I want to get rid of it. And I'm like, oh, you want to get rid of it? Well, then put it in my room. Like, just put it in my room, so that you don't have to deal with it anymore. And then he goes, no, you can't. And then I'm fucking so you put it in my room, right? And then when I went off to university, it stayed in my old room back home, and they just left it there. However, eventually, when it came time for me to move into this house, when I moved finally on my own, I went back to my dad's place in my hometown and got the chair. And he was like really pissed off about it. And I'm like, hold on. Why are you pissed off that I'm taking away the chair? And he says, because I wanted to throw it out.
All right.
And I'm just like, but I'm taking it off your hands. And he was like irrationally angry about it. He's like, I know someday I'm going to have to go back to your place and get that chair from you and throw it out. And I'm going to be just like, Dad, I'm just taking the chair with me. And so I took it with me, and he hasn't seen it since. And my dad's kind of like that sometimes. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that I was telling the chair story. I didn't even know she was nearly dead.
Your wounds be healed.
Victory.
but it is the comfiest chair I have ever sat in, and I love using this chair on the show.
Thrill of the fight.
I'm gonna be buried with this chair. I really like it. It also folds out. Okay, since our goal today is to get all of the, or at least most of the upgrade shrines, I'm gonna head back out and go to the next one. The other chair, the two-person chair that when Dave and I do the show. No, it's that's a different, like, it's not related at all. It's not part of the same set or whatever. It's just a different thing. This channel used to be called No Talent Gaming, but I gained some talent, so I had to change the name.
Well then.
Okay, so let's just smash him. Let's just smack him a bit.
Victory shall
Yeah, it
be
folds out into like a single person bed.
out of my way.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
No one's weak against anything that I have, so fuck it.
Licensed me.
All right.
Technical issues. I never have tech issues on this show, Torvar. What are you talking about?
Letting the hunt begin.
Dude, I think I'm just a real big fan of 80s aesthetic because I like plaid chairs and plaid couches. I like wood paneling on walls, and I like green carpet. I think I just like it. It just feels cozy, you know, like you're in a den, like in someone's basement, and they have that shit. You just feel like the cozy, and then you get like a blanket. You feel like you're the coziest guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
And this chair did come from a basement. Okay, let's keep going. Wait, how do I keep going from here? I want to head north.
Standest thou against me?
Do you like those old
Then
clock
we hunt.
radios and game consoles with wood patterns?
What
Yeah,
next?
kinda. Actually, I'll switch to axe since everybody gets axe.
Victory shall be mine.
Give me a second here, guys. Real quick. A shag rug. I do not. However, I'm not against the idea. I'm too old. I'm an old man Devo at this point. Okay, so let me talk about the D&D session from Sargon's community today, even though I hosted it. But let's talk about that for a minute, okay?
Now then.
So we actually got the heading off to the island, Archistan, done pretty quickly. Like, we had our final chat with Bishop Stavron. We talked about we did the shopping really quick. We loaded the boats. We sailed off. There was this like 15-minute argument over the fact that there was
Have at you.
a female captain for the ship, and I was like, come on, guys, let's just go on the adventure. Like, come on, let's go, come on. And it turns out that in the universe that we were in, that wasn't even a problem. So they were just spurging for the sake of spurging. I was like, okay. Let me see if I can check how the. I forgot which way to go to get ahead. I think I have to go on the ground, don't I?
Tis a good day for battle.
But when we finally get there, Sargon presents this map, okay? And it's a map of the island from like a Tropico SimCity style of view, which we had all seen before because we were talking about it, but that was really cool. And the point was that we had to explore the island
Coming.
clear out a path to the mine, the future mine, and then like basically set up the operation, which is what we wanted to do. Then we get to the fight with the Hydra, right? And I'm pretty sure that if we just kind of nutted up and did it, we could have fought the... Oh shit, well, I don't want to run. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure if we just nutted up and did it, we could have beat that Hydra, in my opinion. Well, I can just go this way. It wasn't even that hard, you know? Let's go. Oh, I can't go this way, okay. And... Right. I forgot how to get out of here.
Us hunting.
It seems like the noble raiders are trickling out. Thank you very much for the raid, guys. I definitely appreciate it.
Coming.
Hopefully a few of you will like me in my chair enough to stick around and say hi. Anyway, to get back to it, the fight with the Hydra in the D&D campaign today, it just like... I think we could have beat them, right? And that was before I even looked up the stats, because I did look up the stats eventually. Like, I know Sargon's like, don't look the stats up, it's cheating. But I mean, I'm not sure if it is, really. Because he can change the stats if he wants, right? It's not like it's a big thing. And...
Here goes nothing.
like, I don't believe that looking up the stats is a problem, because Sargon can change the stats, and he has. He changed the stats on the shambling mounds that we fought. But, the big problem, in my opinion, was that the party was split on what to do. You know, nobody wanted to stick to a plan. Nobody wanted to suggest anything. And, you know, there was no unity in how we're going to actually fight this guy, so we just had to run, because... Well, no, I mean, I get that, but, like... Okay, this way. Yeah, the stats on monsters come in the starter kit, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think... I don't think it's cheating to look up monsters. I disagree with Sargon on that front. However... I think it's cheating to act as if you know how the monsters work. For example, I can tell you right now, after looking it up, that the Hydra in D&D, if you deal 25 damage to it in one turn, it loses a head. And if you manage for it to kill, if you kill all 5 of its heads, regardless of how much HP you've taken off of it, it dies automatically. Now... if I were to act like I knew that during the campaign, or if act like my character knew that, I think that counts as cheating, right?
I'll not be defeated.
But I didn't. The only thing I learned from the encounter is that he has 5 heads and he has 5 bites, because he moved in to fight Uzulu and I. He bit my character twice, and then he bit Uzulu's character 3 times. Right? So I was like, okay, well, very clearly my character can derive logically from that interaction that this is what Hydras do. And that's the only thing that I've like... That's the only thing that I've really acted on in-game, is that this is what Hydras do. You can actually, hold on. Before I continue the conversation, where's the way out of this place? It's West Swarky Trail. I can go north here at some point. Okay. I actually was thinking of climbing the Hydra, in fact. Like, no joke. Yeah, I agree, Naxalis, but that's why I wasn't doing it.
The battle is out of my way.
Letting my arrow.
Here goes nothing.
So anyway,
Visits me.
I'll
afterward, like after the stream ended, the D&D stream, Arch and I were talking about, and Uzlu, we were all talking about strategies on how to beat this because Rags left and V left. And I was like, listen, here is how Sargon has DM'd every single encounter with like dumb animals, like beasts or whatever, or like, you know, like dragons. Whenever an animal or a creature is unintelligent, this is how he's played it. Like the dire bear is a great example. If the animal can attack 3 times at once per turn, and it's surrounded by multiple targets, it will always attack 3 different targets. So like I think the dire bear had a bite and 2 claws. Well, he always pretty much attacked different targets with each of the claws and the bite. So I was like, okay, so we can pretty, yeah, dragons are more intelligent than humans, but you know what I mean, like animals, you know, creatures, things that aren't intelligent, and a Hydra is not intelligent. So I was like, okay. So if we're fighting a Hydra, and it's a non-intelligent creature, which it isn't, could we assume that its 5 bites, if it were surrounded by 5 different targets, its 5 bites would hit 5 different targets, and not just focus on one? Because when it was Uzlu and I, oh shit, I hit the wrong person. When it was Uzlu and I, he attacked me twice and Uzlu 3 times. So very clearly, I think we can make that assumption.
I'll not be defeated.
So, could we set up a situation where we lure the Hydra out of its little alcove there, just like I did last time by luring it, and then surround it? So you have 5 of us, plus you have Spider-Chan. And if you really want to, we could also have these angels, maybe. That might work too.
I'll not be
So we
defeated.
get our 5, at least 5 people, maybe 6, maybe 8, just surrounding this Hydra
Here we go.
and just beating on it mercilessly. If we set that situation up, could we kill the Hydra? You know, I know that Hydras have 175 HP, but forget about that. I know that Hydras will lose its East Victor's Hollow Trail. I know that Hydras lose heads every 25 HP per round, but forget about that. Those are things that my character would not know. So I'm not even thinking of those things. I'm just saying if we set up a situation where we can, you know, lure the Hydra out and surround it, can we kill it? And the answer is yes, because Rags can dish out probably 30 damage in a turn. V's spells can dish out like easily 50 damage in a turn. I can probably dish out 30 damage. I think Arch can dish out between 30 and 50 if he uses his action surges. Uzlu and his glaive can dish out 50 easily in a turn. And then we have Spider-Chan, who can probably do something. So if this is the case, if we can deal this much damage in one turn, if we can lure it out and surround it, and we can definitely lure it out if it's scared of fire, because we can send V's fire orb behind the Hydra.
Bring it on.
If we can lure it out and surround it, can we kill this thing in like 1 or 2 turns?
My turn now.
Even not knowing its max HP. My character is inclined to say yes, because if we're all in melee range, we're all taking 1 bite, not 5 bites. So like, the bite hit Uzlu for 8 and then 14 damage. Now, if it was just one person taking that damage with 5 bites per turn, it would kill them. But if it was 5 of us, and Sargon plays the Hydra consistently as every other beast that he's played, which he should, can we each take 1 bite, take it at most, you know, however much damage it is, and then kill him? I think we can. That's my plan. My plan is to sneak up, lure him out, surround him, and beat on him mercilessly. However, Arch disagreed with me. I missed. Arch thinks that what we should do is lure it out. I can throw my I have yeah, it's like you said, Titanium Dragon and Neo. I have 2 vials of Alchemist's Fire in my character. If we can lure him out, again, put V's Fireball behind it to prevent retreat, I can hit it with the Alchemist's Fire, and then we can each start hitting it from range, because V has spells. Arch and Rags have longbows, and Uzlu and I have short bows. Now, we're not very good with short bows. It'll be at most 4 damage a hit, but we can still do it. Gotta heal. So Arch's plan is attack from range. My plan is surround it and beat on it. And we're actually, the current state of the campaign is that we're arguing over which strategy to go with. So what do you guys think? Which strategy? Do we try to keep it at range and fire arrows at it? Or do we, and then like use fire to our advantage? Or do we surround it and destroy it and then just tank the damage for like 1 or 2 rounds? Because that's kind of the argument here. That's kind of the split.
My turn now.
Why do you say range, Dragonfat?
All right.
I mean, my plan is riskier because if Sargon does decide to attack one person with all 5 attacks, that person will probably die. Oh, hey, Sparkle. Welcome aboard. We're just talking about the Sargon D&D. I don't want to go to the Snow Still Wilds. I want to try and find the... We'll need tanks regardless. That's a giant pig. Holy shit. Direboar? I level slash everything?
What's the big idea?
Well then,
We have a paladin, a monk, a dex fighter, a ranger, and a charisma cleric, which is fucking useless. But all of our characters use like dexterity to fight with, except for Uzulu. It's kind of...
Bring it on.
Spark Owl, this is like meant to be a love letter to things like SNES RPGs. But yeah, you're right. It reminds me of those too. Slaughter Otter, Alchemist Fire in D&D immediately ignites upon exposure to air. So I have to, so if I want to light it up with Alchemist Fire, I will have to throw it.
what next?
I will have to get within 20 feet and then throw the vial at it.
I'll not be defeated.
And it deals an unextinguishable 1d4 fire damage every single turn. If he's weak against fire, because I think Hydras are weak to fire, it will deal 2d4 fire damage every turn. And yeah, it's like, I think you can extinguish it if you like completely submerge yourself in water. Like, you can't wait it out, you can't throw a blanket on it. Like, you have to really be serious about putting out a fire like that.
Victory shall be mine.
Yeah, see, I'm betting on Sargon playing his monsters and his like unintelligent beasts the same way every time. And if he does, then the Hydra will not hit more than once if we surround him for each person. Unless one person like does something incredible to it, because there was that moment in the dire bear fight where I managed to actually knock the bear over. I just like threw him because I'm a monk, I can do that. And the bear got up and just immediately focused me because he was just pissed. We're level 6 in the campaign. Shrine of the Huntress. That's what I'm looking for. Hail Traveler, I am the Huntress. How many hours have I put in this game? Like 20? And I've barely scratched the surface. I'm like, this is like a long, slow game for me. I'm enjoying this game like a fine wine. Shrine of the Huntress, I did it. But yeah, next week's D&D campaign we will be figuring out what exactly to do with maybe I should use some of these jobs. Cleric, thief. I wouldn't mind giving her thief. Or hunter. Nah, yeah, I'll give her hunter. I'll give her thief, I guess. Yeah, pump those rookie numbers up. Thanks. Well, if we do the ranged strategy on the Hydra, we won't be fighting it. We'll be basically taking up position around the entrance, hitting it with Alchemist Fire, and then bolting arrows from long range until it dies. So like it'll be like a toss the Alchemist Fire. She can use swords now, that's right.
Bring it on.
Yeah, so we'll basically be tossing Alchemist Fire, then backing up and just hitting it with arrows repeatedly. That'll be the strategy.
Come in, if thou darest.
My turn now.
Yeah, let's heal up a little bit.
Let your wounds be healed.
But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that fight too. However, you know what? I have a feeling, based on something Sargon said, either at the very end of the stream or after it was over,
What's the big idea?
that it's not gonna. That's not gonna be the only Hydra on that map. I think you may be in for a surprise, guys.
Have at you. Out of my way.
Shucks.
God damn it.
Come in, if thou.
I'll not be defeated.
I'll just hit it with the axe just to break it.
Have at you.
Spark Owl. These are definitely my kind of games too. Like when you can just sit down and sink in like hundreds of hours into this giant epic. I miss doing that too. For me, when I was younger, Spark Owl, it was like I did that with RPGs,
Have at you.
and I did that with some of Nintendo's platformers. All right,
Here goes nothing.
that's not Ophelia. That's Hennet, the Nyarg.
What next? I'll not be defeated.
Oh yeah, dude, Pokemon on the Game Boy Advance. Which one did you play? Did you play like Iggy? Did you play like
Shall be mine.
Emerald or something? Maverick Hunter, I made the cleric the hunter, so she has staffs, axes, and bows. Red and silver were your jams. Oh, I'm as old as you, man. I played red and silver too.
Victory shall.
Hey, confused.
Shucks.
Stop getting blinded.
I'll do my best.
I made Hanet a thief, yes, but she still retains her hunter class. So how the secondary jobs work in this game is that you become a mixture.
Playin guides us
So
to
if you have a character who's the hunter, then you make her a thief. She's half hunter, half thief. Let's see how many. Yeah, I've played 23 hours. And this is easily a game you could do hundreds of hours in my opinion. I stopped playing Pokemon after Gen 4 because I played Gen 3 and Gen 4 with an old ex-girlfriend of mine, and the memories kind of ruined the series for me. I still like the originals, though. Let's learn some skills here. I can learn the final skill for warriors. He maxed out his class. Alright, let's just learn whatever. Rehabilitate's not bad. Empoison. Last stand. That's pretty good too. Let's do some support skills for each one of these guys. Nice, nice, nice. Diddy Kong Racing was a game. Well, here, in terms of games that I sunk a lot of time into, guys, like, it was definitely SNES RPGs. Like, absolutely. However, it was also like, once we hit the GameCube era, it was a lot of platformers because, man, I spent so much time in Mario Sunshine, and I love that game. I think it's my favorite Mario game, Mario Sunshine.
Now
I'll do my best.
What do you got? You have a bow.
Bring it on.
Nice. Hey, Sapphire Rephram, what's up, dude? Sunshine is underrated. Dave and I 100%ed it on the channel like 4 years ago. It's fucking incredible. I had so much fun. Skip the GameCube? That's really too bad because the GameCube is like a really quality
Bring
system.
it on.
My turn now.
Here goes nothing.
Let's stun these guys.
Letting my arrow
Yeah, I loved the
fly true.
GameCube. Normal Boots put up a poll of the best GameCube games. And you had to like choose the poll. And they're all really good, the ones that were on the poll. They had Sonic Adventure 2,
I'll do my
Mario
best.
Sunshine, Metroid Prime, Resident Evil 4. What else did they have? Let's heal wounds.
Let your wounds be healed.
Oh, what else did they have? They had Pikmin. They had Animal Crossing.
Hunt beginning.
I forget what else they had. Basically, it was like I looked. Yeah, Thousand Year Door, Eternal Darkness was on there. I was just like, this is the best lineup of games. Even modern consoles can't compare.
All right.
We played Eternal Darkness, like I think 3 years ago for a Halloween stream at one point.
What next?
Nice.
Victory shall be.
All right.
Good luck with that, Confused. Man,
My turn now.
when I was younger, I beat Eternal Darkness 4 different times. The 3 different colors and then the true ending. I just did the whole thing, man.
Let your wounds be healed.
The battle is truly joined.
Yeah, Silicon Knights basically fall apart.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh geez, good luck, Igor. I'm a nostalgia junkie? I am. Like, straight up. I was watching Naomi play Assassin's Creed Origins. Oh, dude, I have Skies of Arcadia. It's fucking incredible, too. Like, it just, man, like, Wind Waker on the GameCube, dude. Okay, let us find. I'm in the snowfields now. Let's find the. Oh, I loved Wind Waker so much.
Here we go.
What is this fucking thing? We played Wind Waker on. The show as well. That was
What next?
about 6 months before Breath of the Wild came out. We played Wind Waker.
I'll do my best.
I will not
Yeah, same Dragon Fat. I can go back and play those games and I enjoy them too.
Out of my way.
I will not be thy
Bring
prey.
it on.
My turn now. Yeah.
Come in, if thou darest.
Fluff enough, this is a quality game. We're just chilling and chatting about video games, man.
The battle is true.
I spent some time talking about my co-host, who's not here tonight. Talked about some things in his life at the start of the stream.
Come in, if
And I talked about a D&D campaign that I'm with a bunch of other channels running that we play every Wednesday. Talked about the news from that because it just happened. And now we're just chilling out talking about old video games.
Have at you.
come in, if thou darest.
Earthbound is my favorite game of all time, and I know that that's nostalgia goggles. It has to be, because it's not that good of a game objectively, but it is my favorite game of all time.
Here goes nothing.
And I am happy to be nostalgic about it. Maybe I'll just well, I guarantee none of these guys are weak to ice, are they? No.
Have at you.
Fluff enough, let me tell you about what we're currently playing.
Out of my way.
Arch is a fighter, a dexterity fighter,
Visits me.
who is a nobleman, and he's kind of got like a stick up his ass about everything. V is a charisma cleric. A charisma cleric who just...
My turn now.
he just... he's basically like a complete piece of shit, but because it's a low magic setting, so he has... It's a low magic setting, so he has like all these spells, and people are like, "Oh wow, dude, this guy must be like the second coming of God," because it's also like a religious setting. So we're just like, okay, well that's V's character. He's just like he's basically trying to start the new religion and like undermine the church. And yeah, he's a complete nut job. Uzulu's playing a psychopathic paladin who only exists to kill people.
I'll do my best.
And he talks about like it being in the terms of the crusade, so he's still a paladin. It's like all crusades are just was the meme. Rags is playing a street urchin turned hunter, or a ranger, and we're using a spell-less ranger variant, so there's no nature magic, because nature magic's considered heretical in this universe. And I'm playing a super obese black monk. So like I'm just this round, fat ball of a man, much more than I am in real life. And despite that, I can still do monk stuff, so I can like jump 30-foot gaps and stuff. So I'm just this huge flying black man. And those are our characters. Oh wow, I'm getting fucking destroyed.
Have at you.
I'll do my best.
Okay, you're gonna have to heal everyone like right now.
Let your wounds be healed. Well then. Huh?
The battle is truly joined.
Done.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Uzulu's playing a meme character to sell merch. Yeah, basically. And he is selling merch. Okay, let's look for the shrine. I'm not liking these invisible boundaries.
It's a good day for battle.
My turn now. Huh? Yeah.
Nope.
Visits me.
Have at you. Out of my way.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
That's kind of funny, Fluffer enough. I gotta say, I like that.
Bring it on.
Fucking dire bears, guys.
You cats.
No, then.
Let's try hitting the squirrel. Nope.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Nope. Come on, the squirrel has to be weak to something.
Well then. Let your wounds be healed.
Jeez.
No, then.
Okay, let's...
Out of my way.
I'll not be defeated.
Heal more.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Here we go.
Okay, so,
Coming if
in regards to old games, though, I think I am just a nostalgia junkie because I was talking about... We played Shenmue about a year and a half ago, I think, on the show. It wasn't last summer. I think it was the summer before. Yeah, summer before, so a year and a half ago. And I talked about how much I liked it because it reminded me of their old games.
coming.
And Dave said, that's just nostalgia. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not just nostalgia because I didn't have a Dreamcast growing up. You know, I I had never played Dreamcast before I bought my own, and we did Shenmue on the show. I'd never even touched a
I will
Dreamcast
not
before.
be defeated.
I don't think.
No.
And I was just like, despite not ever having touched this game, it still spoke to me in the same way that like an old nostalgic game does. So I think I might just like old things in general. Even if I haven't played it, it still feels like nostalgia, you know?
Letting the hunt begin.
Okay, can this guy be weak to fucking something yet?
No.
I'll do my best. Ah!
No.
Spears then. Nope.
Come in, if thou darest.
Knives? Yes.
The hunt endeth.
Old soul, is that me? I'm an old soul. Yeah, I feel old. There's like a snowed-in house, dude. Wait a minute. How is there a snowed-in house when those trees are planted at ground level?
Have at you.
That doesn't seem to make much sense.
Out of my way.
Sorcery.
Here we go.
Dump Numi for a skeleton. Get out of here. Do you have a knife in it? Yes, you do. It's a conspiracy. That's it.
All right.
I'll do my best. Bring about the miracle of healing.
No.
Yeah, I agree. I caught fire once. I think there is something like that where when something's a bit rough around the edges in an old game, you're more likely to tolerate it in a way that you wouldn't. In the way that you wouldn't with a newer game.
Here we go.
I can agree with that. I was a sword on a knife, god damn it. I fucked it up. Oof.
The battle is truly joined.
Well then.
I haven't watched Yahtzee in years, even though I still like him. I just keep forgetting that he exists. Like Yahtzee's,
What next?
Sakachi Yahtzee is on The Escapist, which is basically a dead platform.
All right.
So I keep forgetting that Yahtzee's even a thing, man.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
No. The thrill of
The old-time games had innately more passion in general? Maybe. I mean, I'm sure like there's still a business side to video games no matter what, right? I'm not a fan of the invisible walls in this area, I must say. This looks like the cave I'm looking for. Shrine of the Flame Bearer. I'm the Flamebringer. So this one will let me be a cleric as my secondary class. I guess I'll just give it to... Dude, he's like wearing a dress as a cleric. I'll give it to Alfie though. Movie Bob is also... Yeah, Movie Bob got rehired to the Escapists, and he's still a joke. Save point, save me.
I will battle. I will not be defeated.
Nice, weak to staff.
The battle is true.
Bring it on.
The Escapist is basically falling apart, man.
What next?
I'll do my best.
I should make sure my dinner isn't melting and burning down the kitchen. Dude, I saw a picture of somebody who put... They had like one of those plastic cutting boards, right? Well, they put the pizza they had going. They put it in the oven on the plastic cutting board, and the oven just melted the plastic into the oven and just destroyed the whole fucking thing. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Letting the hunt begin.
How do you think that's a good idea?
Here we go.
The battle
shit.
is truly...
Come in, if thou darest.
Some people should never be allowed in the kitchen? Yeah, I guess, eh?
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Bring it on.
The battle
I don't know
is
who
truly
James
joined.
is, unfortunately.
My way.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Well then,
Here goes nothing. Here we go.
Chop.
The battle is truly joined.
Letting the hunt begin.
well then.
All right. Try again.
I remember earlier in the episode, guys, I talked about watching YouTube channels that have since shut down, so that you can like you'll miss them, but you'll still get a full taste of who they are and what they do and what the show is about. You can watch the whole thing. See, one of the reasons why I do that is because modern day YouTube content is by and large fucking awful. Tomb of the Imperator. Is this another shrine? Nope, this is a dungeon. Let's get out of here. Let me quickly see a few things here. I need to get to the North Atlas Dam flats yet. I can probably just fast travel to Atlas Dam. Yeah, let's do that. And let's also stay at the inn while I'm here. But yeah, like, a lot of YouTube content now just really sucks. Like, they've gone political when they weren't political channels. Which, to be fair, I did. But I didn't try to shoehorn it to my old audience, right? Like, I didn't keep making anime reviews or other things like that and be like, but the politics in this is terrible, and here's why you should hate Donald Trump, or like just dumb shit like that. It's like, whatever. Like, who cares, right? Who really cares? If you're there to watch an anime review, you should be there to watch an anime review, not anything else.
Victory shot.
Coming.
But like a whole bunch of channels who used to be just about making good, fun content have like just gotten a hold of their Trump derangement syndrome and gone off the deep end. And it's like, well, I don't tune in to a gaming channel necessarily to hear about politics for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I just don't. YouTube is less YouTube and more popular shitty people tube. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Well then.
Game Grumps, for all of its new flaws, has done an okay job at staying apolitical, even though Aaron seems to have like gone hard left like everyone else.
Letting the hunt.
He's basically kept the politics out of his channel. So it's like, okay, good enough. Good enough. I'll watch your show sometimes, and I won't feel like I'm being fucking lectured to. But like,
Letting the hunt beginning.
if Spoonie made new content,
Have at you.
it'd be political, and I'd be like, I don't want to watch this. I want to see a funny review about a video game. I don't want to watch you lecture about politics. It's like, no, get out of here.
Here we go.
I'm not here for that. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I agree, Meldrin. I can see that. Guru Larry keeps the politics out. Good. Who's this guy?
Damnation! Want a tangle, huh?
Remember the days you could just watch full movies on free for YouTube? Yeah, I do. I kind of miss it. You know what, though, actually? You know what's really dumb? Is that if you upload a video in, like, 2009 and it's fine, they can just change the algorithm and fuck you now, because that's what happened to me. I lost my channel for, like, 2 weeks because old anime reviews from 2009 got hit with copyright strikes because they changed the algorithm. And I was like, well, fuck, man. Like, if it's been up for nearly 10 years, why are you punishing people for it now? It's ridiculously stupid.
The battle is truly joined.
What's so big idea? All right.
I caught fire once. I try to keep this show, Game Boomers, relatively apolitical. I know I don't succeed. I know that we talk about politics a fair amount in this chat, but I really try to like be like, okay, we're here to talk about video games. Let's talk about video games. You know what I
Here we
mean?
go.
You know, I enjoy gaming. I enjoy doing this kind of thing. Let's talk about this. Sometimes if something happens, we'll talk about it, or if it's like a common topic or something. But like I don't know if you've noticed, but I talk about game design. I talk about game design more than I talk about politics on this channel. No, it's fine, Severa Rephram. It's okay.
What's the big idea?
Now then. The thrill of the fight.
Like if something's going on, people are talking about it. That's fine. It's completely okay. It's just that as a general rule of thumb, Just call me Savra. Okay, I'll call you Savra. Found the Shrine of the Sage, guys. I hope you do stick around as well. What political demographic would you say your fandom is? No clue. I've definitely seen some people that I could say are like absolutely alt-right in my comments on YouTube. And I've seen some people who are like center lefties who are fed up with SJWs taking over the left. I'd say that the political spectrum of people that watch me are like everyone but SJWs and communists. Centrists, liberals, conservatives, alt-right. All of them. I think there's like a healthy mix of all of them. And I honestly think that that's probably how it should be, because as bad as the alt-right truly is, they do not hold a candle to communists. Communists are literally the worst fucking thing in the world. And like we are at a point where basically everyone has to come together and fight the commies. Can I warp to that? No. I'll warp to Cobblestone and head down towards this path here. How far in the game are we? I'm on the chapter 2s of everyone right now, guys. So we're gotten out of the intro zone for sure. However, we have not really advanced beyond that. You know what? I started watching Oni Plays because JonTron was on it, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was like, John, why did you leave Game Grumps? This is incredible. Like you can, and you know what? It made me realize, like I knew this before, but it made me realize that Grumps was good because of JonTron. Thanks, Agree. Thanks.
I'll do my best.
Now then.
It's both, Fluffernuff. It is definitely a first-time playthrough, but I'm also just doing it for fun.
Letting my arrow fly and...
Well, where's that?
I honor thee, my corner.
L2 Ragnarok? Oh, looks like you tried to make an R out of the L and 2 just for Ragnarok. It kind of works. It kind of works. Well, Black Shirt and Jeans, he doesn't do anything else either. Oh, there's actually, look at that. There's a mini map. I didn't know that, dude. All right, well, I can just call you Ragnarok then, it sounds like. Yeah, no spoilers, please, but this is definitely a good game. One thing I will say, I mean, how much do you want to be spoiled, Ragnarok, since you just got here?
Victory. I will cut you down.
Letting my arrow...
I'll do my best. The flame guides us true.
I'll wait for, you don't mind minor spoilers? Okay, well, there's a mechanic. I gotta find a way to go south. There's a mechanic in this game after you get out of the chapter 1s. Because, like, I don't know if you noticed, but the world map, there's a ring around the center of a path, right? And the path is, like, where all the chapter 1s happen. And then there's branches that go out to, like, an outer ring of paths, and that's where the chapter 2s happen. Well, in those chapter 2s areas, you can find relics that allow you to change the classes of the characters that you have. And I'm currently on the hunt for those because they're the most useful thing I can find so far. Like if you look, for example, Ophelia, the priest, is also a hunter. Hennet, the hunter, is also a thief. And Alphen, the alchemist, is also a priest. And in fact, I can probably turn Ulbrich. Yeah, I can turn him into a scholar if I want. So he can be a warrior scholar. And it will let them equip the same weapons and use the same spells, but they don't have the same out-of-combat abilities. So you still need the thief, the main thief, to open up chests. You still need the main alchemist to inquire with people. You still need the main warrior to challenge people for duels.
I will cut you down. With each battle,
I took the apothecary job off Ophelia. Oh, that's interesting, Zevra. I haven't played Halo 2 in years, man. So I don't remember a single thing about the Halo series. Naomi's been asking to play Halo with me on the show for a while. We might do it. You might do it after Yak is done. Okay, so let's find the next shrine. They're kind of hidden places to get the upgrades. They're like in between the towns. Okay, we're in North Stoneguard Pass. You can kind of see them like on the map. They're drawn on the map. Like you see this. I'm mousing over it with the pen right now. You see that little circle of rocks up on the mountain? That's roughly where it is on the map. So it's like you have to kind of be in this corner of the map. So let's see if... Is this it? There it is. That one was the easiest one to get so far. It's just right there. Shrine of the Thunderblade. This probably gets me the warrior upgrade. There it is. Pixel is still doing the sponsored Let's Play with us, yes. We'll be doing more of that on Friday. Friday night. Now, I don't quite know where to get the one for Ripple-Tide Girls, the Merchants one, because there's no place, really. Like, there's no extra area to go around her place. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Might be up here or something. Okay, I'm going to warp to Sunshade and then go to this pass down here and get the Dancer's Shrine. And then I think I'll have all of them except... I think I'll have all of them except the Merchant. I'm sure I'll find it eventually. Another thing to think about Ragnarok is that leveling up does not really matter in this game so much. Because when you adopt a second job, first of all, you gain tons of stats. You gain the ability to use different weapons, which are all very important things. However, secondly, you gain the ability to use different characters' spells as well. So that's important. But you also, when you equip the job, you also get more stats. So it's like, okay, well, you get a whole bunch of stuff just from equipping this new job. However, by far the greatest way to improve your character in this game is through new equipment. So money is very important. Like leveling up, you get a few stats. Like look at that, I got what are the stats I got? I got 3 JP. You know, I got like a few extra HPs when I leveled up. It's not a big deal when you level up in this game. However, like I went to this town here, Saintsbridge, for Ophelia's Chapter 2, and I found an axe that cost 32,000 gold and it bumped up the stats by like over 100. It was so much better than anything else that I had. So, in terms of progression in this game, buy the best weapons you can from every single town. Then find all the shrines to upgrade your characters, and then worry about levels. Levels don't really matter so much. I mean, they do. They're still a good way to, like, you'll still level up as you play, but they don't matter that much in the grand scheme of things. Also, this game's desert kind of reminds me of the Paper Mario desert. We just finished playing Paper Mario on the channel, so I'm thinking about it. Yeah, see you later, black shirt and jeans. Well, here, let me show you, Ragnarok. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, I'll just put him back. See, look at how much his stats go down for max SP, elemental attack, and elemental defense when I take the job off him. He doesn't lose any stats for becoming a wizard, but he gains those stats just for putting the job on. I'll take Hunter off the cleric, and look at that. Lose 10 physical attack, lose a bunch of accuracy, lose a bunch of critical, lose speed and evasion. Right? You just equipping the job and doing nothing else gives you a bunch of statistics, so you might as well put jobs on everybody. There is a shrine on a plateau right here. So let's go looking for it.
Beginning.
What's that, Figure? What the fuck is this? Like, the art in this game is sometimes really, really goofy, I gotta say.
Here we go.
Did V evolve? Yeah, it might be. Oh, Odd Warrior and Hearthstone. I haven't played Hearthstone in about 6 months. I just couldn't get back into it. I think it's clearly a Caterpie. You think so? Okay, he's weak to spears. Are you weak to arrows? Nope. Okay, you gotta heal. You're definitely weak to axes, so let's do that.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Jesus
Not be
Christ.
defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Lessen the hunt.
That's a sword. You have an axe. There it is.
Have at you.
Also, I haven't gotten this far yet, but I have a suspicion that the game wants you to, like, trade around secondary classes as much as you can.
Have at you.
Just because... Also, hey, Alec Volturi, what's up?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Just because I think you keep all the passive abilities from the classes you've already mastered, even though you've traded off of them.
You gets.
And yeah, sure, tell me about it, Fluffer Enough. What's the secret? Because I gotta say, sometimes trying to find the
I'll do my best.
proper
Bring about a miracle.
the proper weakness is a bit annoying in this game sometimes.
Here goes nothing.
Coming
Jesus
if
Christ,
thou
do you
darest.
fucking mind?
Letting the hunt begin.
That's a lot of poison damage.
My turn now. Huh? Bring about a miracle of healing.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay, Iguri. This time it's fine.
What's the big idea?
That's right. I forgot about the scholar thing. I don't have it, though. I don't have Analyze on.
I'll do my best. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Letting the hunt.
I forgot Analyze. I'll have to learn it next, I guess.
Shucks.
These guys have a billion fucking health. What the hell?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Jesus, finally.
Well then. Bring about a miracle of healing.
All right.
Bring about the miracle of healing, guys.
I'll do my best.
Letting my.
I'll do my best. There.
Out of my way!
Here goes nothing.
Letting the hunt begin.
Sexy moans. Really?
Damn!
Here we go.
I'll not.
Ah! Oh, I can't. No, I wanted to heal. Ah, god damn it. Well, I just moonfired him.
What next?
Well then,
Here, I'll heal now.
let your wounds be healed.
Here we go.
The battle is truly
Done. Fuck you.
the thrill of the fight.
What a brutal fight. Okay. Is this the shrine? This looks like the shrine. It's a little bit out of the way. Shrine of the Lady of Grace. This will be the dancer's shrine. How much money do I have? Enough. Okay, so Ragnarok. I don't know if you're still here. Oh, there you are. I've been playing for nearly 2 hours now. And I've only just now grinded enough money to get like the next single weapon upgrade in that town that I was doing the quest in. So money is kind of important. Money is in fact very important in this game. Because it doesn't come easy. Like, don't waste it on frivolous, like, if you're going to be using the merchant's ability to buy everything in town from every NPC, don't do it. It's a complete waste. So I'm going to get on with the story, I think. Maybe I'll stay at the inn and switch out my party members first. Money is far more important in this game than most JRPGs. Okay, where's the... Where's the tavern? Let me save it. You be broke in your fantasy life? Don't worry, I'm broke. I'm pretty broke too. When you try to live on a 30-person stream and a 37,000 sub YouTube channel, you get pretty broke. Press D-pad to hear travel banter. I'm pressing it. Oh, plus maybe. Maybe they mean plus. Oh, they do. Okay, this is interesting. My complaint about this game is that the characters never actually interact in their cutscenes, and they don't. But you can actually listen to some... They can give each other hints. That's interesting. Fluffer enough, thank you. But like, it's been recommended that you don't try to live on YouTube till you have at least 100,000 subs. And now that I'm living on YouTube with only 37,000 subs, I'm realizing why, because you have no fucking money. Okay, let's change the party to have the lowest. You know what I'll do? I'll take Cyrus, because I want to get that apothecary job off of him. Let's turn him back into a regular wizard. There we go. And I want Therian in the party because he's lower level now, so I'll put Hennet in. And I'll take the job off of Hennet. You're a wizard. Are any of you still working a job, though, outside of SFO and Game Boomers? All of us are. Naomi's a cashier. She works pretty much full-time hours, but she's not full-time. And she doesn't want the responsibility of being full-time. Last time we talked about it. So, there's that. Dave's still going to school, and he's also working at Home Depot. And as for me, I work at the same grocery store that Naomi works at. However, I don't really work there much anymore. Like, it's become my second job. This is now my first job, because this has been successful enough to be my first job. But I still work there, one, because I'm a coward and I don't want to fully take the leap into content creation. Two, because even working there just 10 hours a week, I maintain my seniority and I maintain my benefits. I agree, we're in like a unionized environment. So in a unionized environment, we keep our benefits even though... Let's just put everyone back to normal for now. We keep our benefits. So I still get like my dental. I still get my my eyes when I get that soon. You know, and that's the main reason I'm keeping the job, is because the benefits are still pretty good. I mean, I want this to be my full-time job, Winktasar. I know it sounds improbable, I know it sounds unlikely, but I'm not willing to settle, so fuck it. Okay, let's set up these jobs here. Want me to make him a dancer? Look at that shit. You can put him in like a little tutu. Okay. You know, having him as an apothecary is not a bad idea. Because the apothecary is a physical class that has some basic side healing. That's not a bad idea at all. Also, I'm able to use axes, which is another common weapon type. And the hunter's not bad too. Maybe I'll put him as a... No, you know what? I'm putting him as an apothecary. Or maybe a dancer. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I want to... Like, Therian and Ophelia are my weakest characters. I want to give them attacking classes so they can actually be of use in the fights. So maybe I'll make her the hunter. Oh, that's right. I have a warrior one now. Okay. I'll make her the warrior. I'll make him the hunter. Where's the hunter? I'll make him the apothecary. And I guess I'll make him whatever. You know, Thief works pretty good with Apothecary too. Dancer just seems useless at this point. I mean, I'm sure Dancer is probably like a good secondary class for a caster. But I just don't see the point. Yeah, you know what? I'll make him a thief. Let's learn some skills now. Because I have a bunch of skills I can learn. Amputation, okay. Last stand, fine. Rehab. I did not hear about that. Agree, news to me. Yeah, I'll give him the life up. Now, how about you? Let's max out your main job first. Let's keep maxing him out. Okay. Support skills. That sounds insane, surpassing power. But I don't need it yet. I think I can get rid of Endure and put Inspiration on. Snatch. Okay. Maybe I will, in fact, learn a few skills on these people so they can get... Arrow Storm. Let's get them some passives they can put on, too. Cross Strike. Spearhead. Sounds good. HP Thief is actually a pretty good skill, HP Thief. Let's get those support skills on. Heightened Senses. I don't really need cover. Incidental Attack. Great. Yeah, look at the weapon prices here, man. Like, the Bear Cleaver is an amazing axe, but Look at how much it fucking costs. Look at the Warhammer. Like, Christ. Shields are good. I just don't have the money. God damn it. Okay. Well, my main goal is to get Ophelia to be no longer a burden on the team, because out of all these characters, she's definitely the most burdensome. So I'm going to buy her the Warhammer. If I can sell anything. Let's see now. Oh yeah, the captain's sword. I fought a knight captain in one of the towns, and I got this out of him. It was really hard to beat him, but it's a great sword. It's probably the best sword I've seen in the game so far. Nothing better on anybody. Alright, let's save it up. Alright guys, let's head into the forest. This forest completely kicked my ass last time I tried to do it, but maybe we can do it today. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should stop for the night. Yeah, you know what? I'm coming on 2 hours now, and it's pretty late. If I started earlier, maybe I would keep going for a longer stream, but it's 11 o'clock. I've got a pretty busy day tomorrow. Yeah, maybe I'll stop for the night. Yeah, okay. I think that's what I'll do. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me for the past 2 hours. I've had a great time. Next time on Octopath Traveler, we go into the forest to, I forget what we're doing, like rescuing a kid or something. Hopefully he can stay there till next time.